Well, I think a lot of the viewers are aware of the concerns you raise, but to most of them, they are still, fortunately, just abstract, phenomena. Unlike with you, because you were very close to Kellie J. Keane during her tour of Australia and New Zealand this month. Now, it was alarming in many ways to see how hostile trans men are towards women. What was it like to be amongst all that?
Well, I would say it's anti-women trans activists, and that includes the men who want to pretend to be women. It includes a lot of young women as well, who are very much the sort of handmaids to that particular movement and are very willing to police other women's behaviour. So the way that Kellie J was treated, the way that certain sections of the media treated her, the violence and the threat on the ground at some of those rallies, the fact that police protection and private security was required for Kellie J and the speakers and more broadly the women's group, strikes me that those who are against what Kellie is saying, it is the most undemocratic, illiberal, fascistic movement that I've ever seen. They want to silence, they want to use violence, and then when that didn't work, they sent in the Nazis to try and discredit and disparage when the women, and I was there on the day, had nothing to do with them. However, we've now been accused of being aligned with them, and they have tried to smear her, as we saw that Greens parliamentarian from Tasmania, using his parliamentary privilege to conduct what is just a vitriolic, disgusting, abusive attack on a woman. And with respect to that parliamentarian, I mean, his partner has a daughter that she's transitioned to be a trans man. So I think particularly for those sorts of parents, I mean, they're going to be the last ones standing, because they are going to have to admit at some point when these children start presenting with all sorts of problems later in life, health problems, infertility, osteoporosis, etc., they are going to have to accept the fact that they cheered that on. So with Kellie J. Keane actually getting up and speaking to facts, simply giving a platform to biological women, and the rage that engenders in the anti-women trans activists, it just demonstrates that there's a real festering illiberalism and streak of misogyny that we should all be very afraid of.